Hi, my name is Bridget Kelly, Physician Assistant for Dr. Armando Soto here at Aesthetic Enhancements. Today we are going to talk a little bit about different procedures that we offer for patients who are in their 20s. The reason that we're kind of doing this is because a lot of times patients will come in and ask me, you know, is it too soon for me to start thinking about these things? Am I too young? And here at Aesthetic Enhancements, we believe that you're never too young to start taking care of your skin and taking care of your body, especially when it comes to prevention and to maintenance. So I think that that's kind of what the 20s are about, is kind of preventing future damage and maintaining the look of your skin. So one of the best ways that we can do this, of course, is with sunscreen. Not just here in sunny Florida, but basically all across the world. That sun is a very powerful entity, and it definitely contributes significantly to the aging process, as far as breaking down your collagen fibers quicker, as well as causing signs of sun damage such as freckling, age spots, that sort of thing. It's never too late to take care of those, of course, in future decades, but it's a lot easier if we can prevent them from even happening in our 20s and older. So sunscreen on a daily basis is definitely recommended. There's a lot of great products out there that are tinted sunscreen moisturizers that even allow for you to put makeup on over them. So gone are the days of having that white caked on kind of sunscreen look or an overly greasy sunscreen. There are matte formulations as well as original ones for patients who might be a little bit more dry. And again, those are in your moisturizers and can be worn underneath sunscreens. There's also powder sunscreens that can be worn over your makeup and reapplied throughout the day, such as Jane Iredale, as well as Color Science. So those are different things that you can do as far as protecting your skin. If you're already showing some signs of sun damage, there are also different things that you can do, such as retinol. Retinol is something that I recommend for most patients in their 30s, but if you're in your 20s and you already have signs of some wrinkling and some sun damage, and you don't want to do things that are more invasive, such as chemical peels or Botox, or if you're in your 20s and you have issues with acne, then Retin-A and retinol is one of the key things that you can use on your own at home on a regular basis that will help to, again, prevent further signs of damage, but also repair the loss of collagen that you're already starting to see. So I think, again, in your 20s, as far as skincare goes, and as far as at-home products go, the most important thing is a good sunscreen, but then also possibly adding on retinol cream to kind of correct and maintain what you're already starting to see. When it comes to in-office procedures, some of the things that we do on younger people, again with either normal skin or early problematic skin, would be microdermabrasion, which I'm sure most people have heard of, and you can do that with or without a combination of chemical peels. And not scary chemical peels like you think of from, you know, people molting their skin, a lot of redness. They can be very gentle chemical peels. And what we say about these is they lighten, tighten, and brighten. So your skin looks a little brighter, looks a little smoother, your makeup goes on better. And these are things that you can start just once every few months to give your skin a little extra boost and have it continue looking good as you go into your 30s and so on and so forth. So those are definitely good options. Some of us in our 20s are showing signs of previous damage from acne or acne scarring, or are still battling with acne. Again, retinol is a great product for that, but we also have procedures such as skin pen treatments That's using microneedling technology that's causing little punctures into the skin, which then stimulates the healing process. So that helps a lot, and I think it's excellent to start procedures like that in your 20s because you have a lot more collagen to be stimulated than you do if you wait until you're in your 40s or 50s to address the acne scarring at that point. So I think the sooner you can address acne scarring in your 20s, the better, because again, you're going to need fewer of those procedures and you're going to respond a lot better to them. So I think Skin Pen is excellent for patients who are still in their 20s or 30s or beyond that, but again, the sooner the better. So with that being said, that's a lot of our skin type of treatments that I usually recommend for patients in their 20s. One of the things that you can do also to maintain the look of your face is not having extreme weight gains and weight losses. So I think again that's important to start thinking about in your younger years, because those are the years where, you know, we'll get into college and put on that freshman 15 plus some, and you kind of get started on that roller coaster of weight gain and weight loss, and that can really start to take a toll on your face because unfortunately we can't pick and choose where we lose and where we gain. So a lot of times, you know, one of the first and last places will be in your face, and with that stretching and contracting, eventually that starts to show signs of lost elasticity and lost volume in your skin. So again, one of the most simple things that you can do on your own as far as a maintenance standpoint in your 20s is, you know, maintaining a certain weight. So what is something that you can do in your 20s if you have put that weight on? That leads us to one of our next potential procedures for younger patients, and that would be CoolSculpting. We do a lot of CoolSculpting on younger patients who are hoping to avoid any more invasive procedures such as liposuction, who wants to go under and have anesthesia if you don't want to or don't need to. Plus on top of that, patients who again are in their 20s who haven't had a lot of stretching of that skin and still have good elasticity tend to respond very well to the CoolSculpting procedure. This is a non-invasive way that we can locally target excessive weight gain in certain areas. So love handles, saddlebags, inner thighs, the abdominal area. Those are all areas that respond very well to the CoolSculpting with no downtime and no anesthesia required. You can continue your working out, continue, you know, school, work, whatever it is that, you know, keeps you busy. So CoolSculpting is another great procedure and one that is very beneficial for younger people. Finally, what I see a lot of in younger patients, both men and women, is a lot of excessive sweating. Those are usually things that you start to experience throughout your pubescent years and your adolescent years. Sometimes it can be normal and it can be passing. Other times people, you know, really suffer from excessive sweating under their arms, and it's something that affects their confidence levels, affects their day-to-day functioning. A lot of times the patients that I see with that, really truly it rolls over into other aspects of their life. So again, if we can address these issues from a younger standpoint instead of waiting until you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, again, it's never too late, and the procedure works just as well for those ages. But if we can make people in their 20s more confident and less self-conscious about these issues, then why not? MiraDry is a permanent sweat reduction procedure. It also is now FDA approved for hair removal. So not only are you getting a benefit in that you will be sweating less, but you'll also have to shave less, which is excellent. And it works for hair loss in any skin type and any hair color. So it's an excellent procedure, again, very minimally invasive, usually a one-time treatment. Sometimes patients require a second if they do have extreme issues with sweating, but it is permanent and it makes a huge difference in people's confidence levels. When I see patients come back that, you know, truly suffer from those issues, you can just tell that a 10-pound weight has been lifted off their shoulders. They can wear, you know, all different colors that they were never able to wear, all different styles that they were never able to wear, and you can really see the difference in their confidence levels. So anyway, I hope that gives people an idea of the variety of procedures that are possible and that may be beneficial to you in your 20s. Of course, if you have any further questions or would like a personalized consultation, feel free to contact us. And please stay tuned. If you're not in your 20s, we will have future informative sessions like this on what you can do in your 30s, 40s, and so on. So stay tuned, and thanks a lot.